Thank you, Ms. Mushamel. The Salutatorian Award is presented to a student who has achieved the second highest cumulative grade point average in all major academic subjects for this year. The award is the second highest honor we bestow in recognition of a student's overall academic achievement during the 8th grade year. Receiving the Salutatorian Award for the class of 2011 is Mr. Cole Stephen Garriak.
Good evening, Father Dick, Dr. Sullivan, Mr. Vitale, faculty, staff, parents, friends, families, and fellow graduates. I am the salutatorian for the class of 2011. First of all, I would like to address that over half of our class has been at St. Francis Xavier since kindergarten. That being said, it has been a remarkable experience growing up with them, as well as everyone else who joined along the way. We are like one big family now, and every family has stories that are told and retold. Well, our family is no different. In kindergarten, we were at the awkward stages of not knowing anyone, and Anthony Sassacholi managed to get his head stuck under the jungle gym in the sand. In first grade, Miss Lesage showed up in a construction worker's hat, and we got to dress up as elephants for our only spring show. In second grade, we received our first communion together, and Mrs. Stewart let us throw papers at her. In third grade, Joseph showed us that cross-dressing is not as weird as it seems. And we all wrote wonderful planet reports. In fourth grade, we always listened to Harry Potter and Narnia novels, and we had our half graduation. In fifth grade, we were taught to not talk with bad grammar, and we became the fifth power. In sixth grade, we went through the rewarding process of the social studies fair, and we went on a wonderful trip to Warner Brothers Studios. In seventh grade, we all feasted at medieval times, and then we served the feasting at the dinner dance. And finally, in eighth grade, we went through lots of recollection because it was our last year, and of course, we were introduced to Andrew, Bee Killer. All the memories helped mold us into the wonderful people that we are because of incessantly strengthening our bond with each other. All in all, even though some people joined us along the way, in the end, we are all one big family. Hopefully, that family can continue to thrive through our high school years and beyond. Fellow students, believe that anything that you want to achieve is possible. Only the sky is the limit. I wish you the best of luck in all your future endeavors. Next, thanks are in order for my parents because they taught me to try my best. Also, I would like to thank all of the parents for their continued support in providing us with a Catholic education. Thanks are also in order for all of the teachers throughout the years, whether they are here or not. To Mrs. Wargo for getting us on our feet for a marvelous education. To Mrs. Vitale for always being kind and helping us no matter what. To Mrs. Smith for never letting up on our grammar, which makes us all more confident public speakers. To Ms. Pinto for always making learning fun. To Mr. K for teaching us everything that he knows. To Mr. Vitale for being the best math teacher plus more. To Ms. Drew and Mrs. Clicker for helping us out with the learning process. To Mrs. Raimundo, Mrs. Enciso, and Mrs. Porras for teaching us outside of the normal school courses. To Mrs. Compton and Mrs. Green for always being kind, loving people. To Mr. Orlando for making PE classes a blast and always telling entertaining stories. To Dr. Sullivan for being a great principal and director. Lastly, thanks are in order for God for forming wonderful relationships between us, giving us a great education, and teaching us great life lessons. And to my fellow graduates, live long and prosper.